A clap sounds and wants to be enthusiastic but can't due to its creator being extremely tired. How is everyone going? I hope you're all going super duper well. I am exhausted because I've had 2 early days in a row, unfortunately for me. Yay, the joys of being an adult with work. But we're back with Final Fantasy X Part 13, and we're going to see if we can take down Seymour and his cursed Aeon tonight. I've realized that there's a bunch of skills I haven't taught my guys because I didn't understand their purpose, and their purpose gets revealed long after you've passed their Sephirs. So that's good news, but let's see if just a raw persistence can't figure this fight out. Where there's a will, there is punishment, but also sometimes a way. But yes, hello someone and Sleepy and Barry, of course. Let's see if we had more. We have 1 super death already. We have 1 super death. Let's see if we can do more. Let's see if we can do more on this fight. Alrighty, so... Let's get the game to show, I hope. Game. Alright, are you showing game? I want to show for everybody else, or just for me? And hello Luca, how's you going? How are you going? That was bad English, wasn't it? Barry, I love you, says Sleepy. Right, so we're going to do the talkie command. Because if we talk to Seymour and everyone gets their moment of being like, "Aha, evil villain Seymour, I'm gonna monologue back at you," they get a bonus. I wish that's how real life worked. If you were fighting with someone before you threw the first punch. Wow! Now I'm in a completely different place.
I knew you were bad news the first time we met.
Oh, he's I totally just met.
Apologies.
Sorry. I totally read Lukai's comments out of order then. Like, I was reading Lukai's like, he's taken to something else. And then I see it was to Sleepy's thing. Now it's making sense. And hello, Ozzy. How are you going? Just strength has increased. Yuna, you also say something witty and biting to Seymour. Like, your hair's weird and looks like it takes too much effort to upkeep. Not to the guard. Don't say that to the guard, though it's probably also true. Go on.
You may be a maester, but
I will still fight. Like, that's not really biting at all.
Your eyes, they burn with resolve. Beautiful.
I just imagine here, like, if he wins this fight, canonically. Like, I know canonically he doesn't, because there's the rest of the game. But canonically, Seymour wins this fight, and he just takes her eyes, and he just has, like, these eyes in a jar, and it just goes like, look at these beautiful eyes I own. I believe we want to change to Waka, because Waka has something to say, and we'll actually listen to what Waka says today. Is it depression because the guy you like is evil? Like, is that what it is? Go.
Maester, we must stop this.
That is...
This can't be happening.
Waka is very senpai notice me, and Seymour is very senpai doesn't care. Like, throughout the entire thing, Waka's like, Maester! And Seymour's just like, I don't, who is this? Like, Waka is the adoring fan. How's the punching arm? The punching arm, it's, it was very funny at work today. My boss was like, oh, make sure, because I accidentally tripped next to my boss, and like, oh, don't you fall over and hurt yourself, ha ha ha. And later on that day, I in fact would fall over and hurt myself on my arm. Why are you dizzy? I looked away. That's fine. So, what I want to do is, I want to make... Alright, what I want to do is I want to give you haste anyway. Haste? How do you hate? Yeah, you're haste. Give her haste. I don't know if when you'd like help, we're getting you past this today no matter what. We're gonna figure, like, I've decided someone. I like to think that he puts the eyes on a mop and calls the mop Yuna. Oh my god, that's even better, right? Like, it's this mop. And it's like not even a new mop, it's an old mop that's been used. It's actually the mop they used to mop up Yuna's blood, so it's stained with Yuna's blood. And he's just got the eyes on the mop, and he's just like, you're fantastic. Best wife I could have asked for. Go off on your journeys now. Like some very disturbing thing. I have decided, someone, that if we can't win this fight today, if it literally is impossible, tomorrow after work, I'm loading up for before the tank fight, and my entire Friday evening will just be me grinding Final Fantasy. I absolutely refuse to let this game beat me. I don't care if I come out the other side of Final Fantasy 10 going, I hate this game, because I've like had to grind so much and punish myself. I am going to beat this game. Regardless, the game is not going to win. Waka, you can nick off. You, Oren, yes. Okay, so Yuna is the one that actually almost has overdrive. Hang on. Lulu has an overdrive. Right? Yes. So, what I'm thinking of trying to do is an overdrive to knock out the 2 guards to get them away from Seymour. Just done with 89 health. I know. He's just coming with 89 health. It's a great start. I just realized he had the 89 health then too. Oh well, we'll find out. Being massively overleveled. The proper way to play a JRPG is being massively overleveled. Like, is that the proper way to play a JRPG, Sleepy? Or a JRPG is just not built very well, if you have to overlevel? This is not even close to the end, Dropper. Just the beginning. The second strategy, knowing a bit behind the scene mechanics. So if I use Fury, let's use Sandara. God, I friggin' forgot that I hate her overdrive, because I can never get it to actually... Yeah, no, that did jack all. So that was the worst one I could have done. You just... Okay, I already want to restart this fight. That's fine. So, that's Yuna. I can do is can pray, and that will give Jeff some life and Yuna some back. That gave Jeff a fair chunk. What is Shremedy? It missed. What is Shremedy, and why does it sound so stupid? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a grand summon then. I'm going to summon True Jeff. I know that we have Shiva, but we're not going to summon Shiva right now. We're going to summon True Jeff, and True Jeff is going to do an overdrive in the hopes that we kill off the minions, because that way I only have to focus on Seymour. How do I suggest this? How do I suggest, like, a game, just, like, make it so that instead of being overpowered, it's just, you know, a challenge along the way, but not such a challenge that it's impossible, but not so easy, it's just a cakewalk. The RPGs assume amount of time grinding. They likely think the mechanics are funner than continuing the story. I love the idea of a game being like...
Oh, you must really like me.
People don't want a story.
Shiva better than Jeff.
You said a lot of bad things on the stream, Electro, but that one is Shiva better than Jeff. Nothing's better than Jeff. Do you know why? Because if you're better than Jeff, Jeff murders you. That's how Jeff stays as the best. But thank you so much for the resub as well. 20 months is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for that. I really super appreciate it. Obviously enjoy the emotes, the soundboard, the sub chat, and all the jazz that goes with it. But thank you for that, even if your message was cursed. I don't even know what a Shiva is. A Shiva, you'll see Shiva later on in the stream. She's an ice woman that touches the bad guy till he dies. That's an accurate description. Aerospark protects me from magic, doesn't it? Something. Like, it helps something with magic, I vaguely remember. White magic. Null shock. Null tide. Those won't help me. I think... You know what? Just lightning it. Shiva's days are numbered. Well, Electro's put Shiva on the hit list. And the Anima is gathering power. Good for Anima. But no, I do like the idea of, like, the people who create the JRPGs. They're like, okay, so, like, I know we have this story, and people want to play this story, but do you know what would be cooler instead? if, like, I think what people really want is just to do, like, counterattacks with each other. That's what they really crave. Stories just like window dressing. So they should spend 50 hours just killing this one mushroom guy over and over again. That's what people really like. And, like, I guess they're not wrong, given how popular JRPGs are. Like, they're not wrong, I guess. Do you want to die? Oh no. Wait, shoot, did I do enough to make you, like, angry face? No, not yet. Okay. Okay, so no, you're not, like, okay, that's fine. You can keep gathering power. Your little corner there. I have to be careful because I thought that when you attacked an angle, no, that was enough to get angry. I hate you. You're dead. I mean, I love you, True Jeff. Goodbye, True Jeff. You did super well. I still believe in you in my heart. True Jeff is still, like, my favorite. Oh, it's your turn, is it? Have a high potion. Wait. Yeah, I have a high potion. Go on, heal up. I respect the spell's magic effects on someone who has. Oh, so on someone. Ah, thank you, someone. Okay, so it was on someone who has. What platform is this version? This is, computer platform. Steam, yes. Now Shiva to show Jeff how it's done. Yes, we will summon Shiva now. Now, this is where I screwed up last time because I summoned Shiva, but Shiva, I didn't protect her because I thought that they gained overdrive when they attacked, not when I attacked them, and that was incorrect. This is Shiva Electro. Do you see? She is an ice lady. I was very confused because I didn't realize that Yuna had gotten her, and I was like, why can Yuna summon attractive women now? Like, that's a great power to have. Go on. So pain is like in pain. And it's hearing... It's so much. I can attack myself though, can't I? Heal myself. Because I think, like, it's not an overdrive. I'm not attacking it, so it shouldn't get anything. Shiva, ice yourself. Okay. Anima is gathering power. That's fine. Like, I don't want to attack it again because it'll get overdrive. Ugh. Shield. Just shield yourself. Just turtle. Eons get overdrive gauge building when they attack or attack. Yes. Yes, someone. So you mentioned, like, that was the problem was last time I hadn't realized that. So I hadn't protected him. Like, again, his gorge is so small and I don't want to attack. Because if I attack, it's going to go all the way and he'll just overdrive and splat me. But I... Shield. Just shield. I need it to go down. So I either need... Shielding. This is the most epic battle we've ever had. Gorge. The gauge. Would you prefer gauge instead of gorge? Can we swap to Fire Jeff and let him take the overdrive? Oh, okay. So I'm going to attack myself. And that should mean... Because the other one hasn't had a chance to attack yet. But it will attack in its next turn. Right? So... If my logic is incorrect here, I am going to have a mild hissy fit. But if I attack myself, I will heal up. I will not give Fish Jesus overdrive because I have not attacked Fish Jesus. Fish Jesus on Fish Jesus' turn will probably attack me, which means on my next turn I will need to block because on Fish Jesus' next turn they will use their superpower. It's okay, Tess. I believe you have your own dialect. I would not try to correct you. Thank you. There you go. I just have my own dialect. So we're going to use. We're not going to use. We're going to use this on ourselves. Too much logic charge. Okay. Now we're just icing ourselves. No! That's garbage! You're absolutely garbage! I didn't attack you! You did. Okay, he just gained power. Okay, I'm less mad. I thought he'd just gained power in that stupid overdrive thing after I attacked. And I swear to God, I would find the creator of Fish Jesus and I will hunt them down and put them in an oubliette far beyond the Earth's crust. Yet. Well, let's see if we've been paying attention during the fight. I just shielded myself, sir. The end. Now, I am full health, sir. I am also turtling. Fish Jesus becomes very ugly. Okay. We're going to use a blizzard on ourselves here. I was right. Thank God. It is scary, Sleepy. It is scary. I know you're gathering power. Shut up. Shut up and die. Now we have until our little magic bar goes, and I wish we had overdrive, but we don't.
This pleases me greatly.
I'm glad. Take one more strike after that before I... Oh, I'm running out of magic, though! Ugh! That's... not fine. Good, overdrive, overdrive, overdrive. Please murder its face. Please be enough to murder it, because then we're on to the next stage of Seymour. And I know Seymour's going to be all like, man, I've got life and health and stuff, but that's a problem for another Talos. The Talos in the immediate future if we win this. I'm the current Talos, so screw immediate future Talos. I don't have to deal with her just yet. I'll be so mad when I become immediate... No, we didn't... Oh, did that... Okay, right. Unfortunately, we now are immediate Talos, so that sucks. Right, sucks to be me. Here we are. Okay, now is the time for the Seymour fight. Let's go. But we destroyed that stupid thing. You killed my Shiva. That's... Goodbye, Shiva. Pastelos screwed... I know, Pastelos has screwed me before, Electro. Goddamn Pastelos. That wench. Look what she's done to me. Look at this setup. Okay. Time for... No, I didn't want to put haste on me! I don't know why. I thought that was a group thing. Great. Jeff's slightly more hasty. That's fine. Whatever. That's cool. You know what? Screw it. Fire Jeff, get out here. A stream isn't complete until Fire Jeff dies before us. Seymour will have 6k health when he comes back. 6k health, and we're not going to do that. Oh god, Fire Jeff, why can't you just be better? Like, just be better, Jeff. I feel like that's what a Jeff says to themselves every single day. Look at that! That's like... That was almost 1,000. Fire Jeff just die? No, okay. Yes. Bye, Fire Jeff. Okay, so Seymour's magic is all-powerful. That's not a good sign for us. Hey, Pastelos. So, what was your plan? If I use Reflex, I know that makes us harder to hit. I wrote down somewhere what Focus did. Focus means our magical defenses are up, so... Focus, I guess. Oh, so having Jeff be fast is really good. It means he can make others really fast. Alright, haste on. The problem is, I know that Seymour has all the magic, but Yuna only has like one spell to null, and that's lightning. Does anyone know what spell Seymour just used? You be fast, Lulu. Seymour attacks are predictable and go in a pattern of elements. Which one did he just use? Because was it lightning? Summon? Wait! Oh my god! There's Air Jeff left! Summon Air Jeff! Oh my god, all of the Jeffs. That in universe, Yuna has been naming her Aeons after some random she only just met named Jeff. Isn't it the best? I made her even more obsessed. Reflex only a reflex is only physical attacks. So going focus is the one that I want for magic, right? Because I did focus, I'm pretty sure. I didn't do reflex. Doesn't she have a crush on said random, so sort of makes sense she's a young girl. Blizzard was his last one. So Blizzard was his last one. And he's not really weak to any magic, is he? I don't know. Here, have some fire. That was almost nothing. That wasn't worth it. Goodbye! He just used thunder. So he won't use thunder next time. He'll use either fire or water, right? So unfortunately, Yuna's only... God, that guy hits hard. I don't think we can... How can we win? He's got 6k. God damn it. If anyone had any good stuff... Ooh, shit. That's our strength and stuff. I mean, that's not going to hurt. This is how most young girls work. They fixate weight and then pounce. I, being a boy, was more interested in playing with cars and Lego, not naming all your cars after women you met. None of that's going to help us because she's only got the next. So... I've got magic break. Will that lower his you know what? Let's just see if that helps. Stab him. Maybe that will make it like less hurty. God, why can't you guys hit hard? Like, why do you guys have to like not be good at hitting things? Could I just give you all like, I don't know, something laced with poison or something? Like some death thing? Pattern is opposite. Thunder, water, fire, blizzard. So it just goes through like that. So after he uses his next thing, then he'll be using thunder. So then I can use the thing against him. Alright, maybe we can make you a bit faster than... Okay, we're about to die. Multi-Water. That's going to hit us all. Alright, Jeff's not dead. Oren's not dead. I mean, Oren's not looking friggin' happy. For some reason, he ignored Lulu. So that means he's going to use Thundara next. Magic Break is a good choice. Okay, excellent. So... Gonna go Jeff next. So what I might do is switch out... Oren's sword looks like Zod's sword from when he fought Guts in the Golden Age. I like that. It is a very cool looking sword. So the only problem is we're running very low on potions. In fact, we're basically out of potions. So we're kind of screwed. Alright. What I'm thinking... Jeff use overdrive. Have overdrive? Hello Kevin, how are you going? Hope you're going well. Oh no, I sunk a bit of money into you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, those, sentries actually existed? They actually were real? I'm pretty sure Oren has the highest damage potential out of the characters if you build him right. I heard that Orin starts out really good, but then he gets worse towards the end of the game, or is it like that not quite accurate? So if he's going to use Thunder next, right? Then it would make sense to put Yuna in. Because the one thing I can do with Yuna is I can null shock, which means I can stop him from using it. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, that nullifies the lightning for one move, right? Oh. So I can null shock all of us. I really hope it's lightning next, because if it's wrong, then I'm unfortunate. Yeah, he doesn't actually have that, so... Oh, okay, Jeff. Oh, that's gonna heal. Okay, do that. Do that. And Orin, if he's going to just attack, if I'm correct, Black has the highest damage potential, Rico is the most useful overdrive, Ty's Jeff has second highest damage potential. Currently, Orin is the strongest because they aren't all level. Every party member is good. Don't just go with them all. Black has the ball crits, so... Magic Break. Magic Break did stay on him? He's using fire. God damn it! Alright. White magic. Okay. Ooh. Overdrive. Sword play. Spiral cut. On this jerk face. What the hell? Come on, game. Alright. That was something at least. Jeff has learned slice and dice. I don't know how you learned that, but thanks. If I keep using Power Break, does that stack? It anyway. Did you win? Did we win? Did we win? Can we decapitate him? Decapitate him, decapitate him. If an evil person shows any weakness, murder them instantly.
You would pity me now?
No, decapitate him. Yuna, learn decapitate. Uh-oh, what's happening to him? I think we won, at least this round. Is he about to get up and become... Like, what the hell did we do, Orin? Is he just sad because he died? Like, I mean, like, what? Like, he lost? What's... Wait, are we sad because he died?
Lord Seymour!
Is he dead or napping? I don't know.
What happened here?
Unclear, sir. Unclear. I believe I used logic. It's baffled all of us.
What have I done?
Everyone in the stream was confused.
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all.
I think it was. You were
Seymour
stabbing
struck first.
him.
He's the bad guy.
I mean, like... Incorrect.
You did this?
Yuna, send him.
So he is dead.
No, stop!
Do it. Send him.
Stay away from him,
No,
traitors.
send him before it becomes like a Star Wars thing and he keeps coming back like Palpatine. Send him. The brakes don't stack. Good to know. Your chat is very delayed.
Traitors.
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
You didn't decapitate him,
It
sir.
won't be that easy. Let's get out of here.
Also, like, technically nothing happened. Like, as in, can I just point out, we watched a holo video of Seymour's dad being like, hey, if you're seeing this, totally my son killed me. No proof needed, just this recording. And then we walked in and Seymour was like, yeah, being sketch, because he was like, oh, look at that 17-year-old, I'm gonna make her marry me. And like he has evil music, but it wasn't like we walked in on Seymour doing a genocide. Do you know what I mean? He was just standing there. Like technically Seymour didn't do anything with evidence. And then we attacked him. Like I do believe Seymour is evil. It's very, very clear. But like technically he didn't do anything. All we have is a recording that says that Seymour killed his dad. And even then, like, the dad, you know, he's just pretty certain it's going to happen. The fight got way overhyped. I knew you can do it, Tellers. It's not like this is Dark Souls. Hey, I can do Dark Souls, Sleepy. I'm good at Dark Souls-ish. I think I'm good at Dark Souls. Did you see me kill the Mr. Slippies? I was great at that. But yes, I'm actually very surprised we only had to do that fight once. That's actually shocking. So, there you go, guys. I've finally learned something about Final Fantasy and strategy. No, kill them all, and then there's no word getting out. Exactly, you killed him. He's dead. So they're just taking the body? They're just like, the body's ours. Did tell us did innocent murder. It's not innocent, Electra. He was clearly the villain. It's like going back in time and punching baby Hitler, like, to death. That's basically it. He's clearly evil. But I'm just saying that in, like, a court of evidence. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't have the proof. It's puzzle time. No, not puzzle time! Seymour acts slightly sus. Jeff, cowabunga it is. Then we can worry about killing everyone that witnessed. First puzzle, then witness. Sleepy, you're not bad at Dark Souls, but at least the fights are deservedly hyped. I'm sorry that I did logic this time, Sleepy. I mean, the last time we thought Seymour, he won. Well, no. It means that I can't legally say he's guilty, Electro. There's a difference between being innocent and just not being able to be proven guilty. We just can't prove Seymour's guilty. We got something called a tongue holder. Or any... Hey! There she is. Back. How do I make you go back? Ah, there we go. Ice, Jeff. Ice, Jeff. And Yuna's creepy naming after of Jeff continued. Confirm. Proceed. This puzzle's annoying. Don't miss a destruction orb. Ah, thank you for the heads up, Kevin. The puzzle... So far, all the puzzles have been mildly like, okay, I see what you're doing there. Thank you. So no one is innocent because they can't be proven to be good. Yes. Everyone is guilty. You're all guilty. Jeff has a right to slay you all. Remember that as you sleep at night. If you think you're... A save point! Save the game before I go insane. See, like the tank fight, Sleepy, that was quite hyped. Look, to be quite frank, I'm actually surprised at how well that fight went. Can I... There we go. Oh, look at all the levels. Hey, Yuna, could you maybe, like... Oh, everyone's back to full health. Oh, good. There you go. Kill an innocent person, get fully healed. That's good for us. Good to know. Can I would like to go through here. Is this the puzzle? How to go through the door? Do you want me to go back out the other door? Where did my friends go? I guess so. The other door. Is it a save in the top left? Yes, it was a save. They talked about it a while back in Spiro. Just because someone died doesn't mean they are gone. They need to be sent via summoner to the far plane, or they accept their death and go to the far plane on their own. If they don't, they return as fiends. The stronger their ties, the stronger their fiend. So they're basically bringing him back as a fiend, is what you're saying. That's why they wanted the body, so she couldn't send him. So they're not going to privately send him. They're just going to have like a fiend, and then we're going to get even more evil Seymour coming out of the woodwork. Which means no one is bad because they can't be proven to be not innocent. Incorrect, Electro. Assume everyone is bad until proven innocent, which they can't do. So everyone is bad, which means it's all going well. End of story. See, the thing is this, right, Electro? There's the idea of original sin, which we have because Baby Yoda exists. And because Baby Yoda exists, and humanity birthed Baby Yoda as a concept, we know that humanity itself is inherently evil as a creature. So it's very rare individuals like myself who are truly good people because we see Baby Yoda for the monstrosity it is. Oh, excellent.
Give me a break. What?
Well, they gave you a break. Titus, look, those are some good flips, man. Those are some good flips.
Ooh, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda.
Do you see what I mean? Original sin, Electro.
Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda, levitating a horn monster, Baby Yoda.
What more proof do you need that no one is innocent except for that song existing? That song proves evil. You go, no, Sleepy, no. See, I was pointing out what an evil actor was to do. So all Electro's done is given us proof that he is truly evil. So Electro's done himself in there. I almost never touch the ability grid someone. I almost never level up characters, except for Dark Souls, on stream. Because I find people get very particular about the leveling up. And often they can become quite condescending about it. So I become frustrated. So often there'll be times where I won't level up. Final Fantasy is one of the games that I almost never level up on stream. Dark Souls I actually don't mind leveling up on stream. It's just far too straightforward. There's not much you can go wrong with that. But yeah, no, Final Fantasy is one that you'll see me get Sophia, like Sophia things, and I almost never will level up a character on. I do it off stream. No, I agree with Sleepy, and I never have claimed to be innocent or good or nice. Others make those decisions. Damn it, Electro. Oh no, our little ice thing's going up. See, do you know what I'm gonna do, Electro? I've just pushed that to death. Fantastic. What I'm going to do, Electro, when we do Age of Empires in the Discord on the 16th, so that's next Saturday, you're going to be on my team, Electro, so you be careful what you wish for. You be careful with your Baby Yodas. Okay, I need to start actually thinking about this puzzle. Sorry, yeah, I'm now, like, just hideously sitting here thinking of the evil green thing I hate. Let me restart this puzzle. We'll start afresh. Okay. Thinking again. Let's go back. Let's start a fresh puzzle. As a linear system, not much choice be had until later levels, but tomato, potato. I turtle tell us, walls and gates will protect me. Excellent, Electro. You and I have a very similar play style. We can turtle together. We can build a turtle corridor. Alright, so we've got Sophia here. We've got line going here. If we push this, it goes wee off the edge. That's good to know, isn't it? That does a reset of the area. We've got glowy thing over here. Glowy thing over here. Alright, well, what happens if I take you out? Can I get you? Can't get to you. Do I need to break you? And can I get to this? What if I take it? It's mine now. I can also lock gates to keep me safe from you. But you'll be my ally, Electro. You'll be my official ally. So this. Did that do anything? What if I take you out? What happens if I take you out? Take this. Archer rush tactics. Oh, and Barry will be banned from doing archers. I don't think this is going to do anything. You are holding a good third. Okay, well that didn't... can I... Well... That happened. Oh. Okay, no, my sphere is still there. I was like, oh no, we've lost it off the edge. Take this. Will this do anything if I like move you over here? I insert you here. Do you like that? You like that? You've done something. Okay. We've done that. So that's good to know, isn't it? Can I take you? Okay. I can only put you in from the side? Okay. You now have glyph. No, I didn't mean to... No, never mind. Nothing actually happened. Can I push you this way, sir? Okay. Now, you're over here. So that's nice. What if I push you this way now? You go off the edge again? You will go off the edge again. Okay, summon it back, please. Okay. If I push you here, it looks like you hit this or you go off the edge. I can't quite tell because what was it? Okay, no, you will. There is a gap. I was like looking at that. I was like, is that going to be enough of a gap or is it meant to be catching on a pixel? It's not meant to be catching on a pixel. It's like those games with all the speech boxes. How is this like the speech boxes? This is the Sleepy. You've played this game. You know what you're in for with this game. You recommended this game. I want to get here because I want the glowy thing. No, I didn't mean to go there. You see a sphere shape. Okay, well, what if I take you out? No, I don't want to take you out because like you're here. No, I don't want you to be there because that. Did I try pushing you that way? I can't remember if I tried pushing you that way. I assume I did and you just fell off the edge. Yeah, you did. Push. I wish I could just... What if I take this out? Does this like collapse because it's ice if I take it out? No, it just disappears forever. Why you be like this? So... if I put you in here, does that mean you make an... Hang on, does that mean like, because I removed that, do you make an icy thing here? Yes, you do. Okay, so that's what you're doing. So, what I want to do is I want to keep you here. Then I want to push you this way. Into that. Yes, there we go. And then that's going to break the other friend, isn't it? If I can get behind you. Now, I push you here. And then you go and you break into other friend. And then other friend shatters. And then we're left friendless. Goodbye! And then you go down here to your new home. Excellent. Okay. So it's found a new home. So that's good. This reminds me of the gym puzzle in Summer Pro. That's what I was thinking, Electro. I was actually thinking. I was like, this is like the puzzles in Pokemon. Like, that's why I'm like, yeah, I think I can do this. It's a Pokemon puzzle. But I never said I like these puzzles. That's very fair. You're like, I blanked the puzzles out of my memories. Talos, they're gone. Final Fantasy X was a great recommendation. Yes, it was Sleepy's recommendation to get me into JRPGs. So, it's a very good recommendation. It's interesting because I did realize I have technically played one before, which was, I've now forgot. Oh my god, how do I do this every time? I absolutely loved the game. Barry, the game, you know the game. Barry has had to answer this question so many times because there's something about this game. I love it. Moment I go to say the name on stream, can never say it. But it has taken me, like, it's been... I had never really thought of it as a JRPG. Thank you, Fire Emblem. I never actually thought about it as a, So I want to leave that up there as an actual... Okay, I think I want to keep that there. A JRPG. And I think it's very, very different to this, obviously. So you disappear if I do that. Fine. Can I go down the hole? No, I can't. So you... Oh, interesting. So you basically have to live here. But that's fine, because if you have to live here, then my other glowy friend doesn't have to live here, because, like, I've destroyed what it was doing anyway. Come here. Yeah, you come here. Pokemon is a JRPG. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Pokemon technically is a JRPG. So I guess, like, I have played JRPGs, but I've played, like, I guess not what people classically think of as a JRPG. I'm gonna whisper a game. Curious if it is one. You did nothing. I'm greatly disappointed in your existence. Okay. Now you, if I touch you, what happens? Okay, would you like to do anything? No, that's fine. Don't do anything. Yes, put you in here. Okay, you're doing something. What are you doing? Didn't I already have an icy friend up there? Do I have two? Oh no, I took icy friend out. Oh, so anything in this pool makes icy friend. Okay, I've got it. Because each Final Fantasy game has a very distinctive style. It's a series that has always tried to push the boundaries of the genre. I know that Final Fantasy is tons less open than the previous ones. Do you know if that was intentional or just kind of happened? The Final Fantasy X is just a lot less open. Okay, well, why do I have a glyph if I can't do anything with you? Can I take it? I'm gonna take this. This is mine now. That's fine. And I can't take you. Okay, so that put you back up here. Okay, excellent. Do I want to then... So if I go back up, if I reset this, our friend comes up here. So I'm assuming that what I want to do, okay. Either it came up so I can take you. Because I'm half thinking that since it makes the ice... It makes the ice bridge, right? Like, I want to put it up here somehow. So... If I put you in here, that comes down and we make a full bridge there. I can walk up here and then we've got hello, the G-Bear. How are you going? Previous Final Fantasies weren't as open as everyone makes them out to be. Okay, so it's kind of just everyone felt nostalgically that they're more open. But if they were to actually go back, they were a lot more corridor than anything. They used pre-rendered backgrounds and no voice acting. Graphics were also far beyond anything previously. So one of the reasons why it might have been a bit more open. That's what I was thinking, Electro. Like, maybe, like, we've got Pedestal Friend up. And are you also thinking that we want to put Pedestal Friend on this? Because, like, that's what I was kind of thinking. We put pedestal friend on it. But I don't think there's a way to put pedestal... Because we need the special... So... That's what I'm thinking. Like, because there's like this thing for the pedestal friend, right? So what I'm wondering is, because I was just thinking. So what I was thinking is like, because we used the pedestal gift to get it up. So hang on. Now you should create ice thing, yeah. So you create ice thing. Now I go back here and pedestal friend. Go push yourself into there. There you go. Now you've got a friend. And so if my assumption is that I need, like, this will go, oh no, it's staying up. It's actually just staying up. I thought it was going to go down. So I 100% thought that if I did that would actually just go down again. Like it needed to be powered, but it didn't. Okay, so that's my bad. So I'm going to put you into here, and now you're all shiny and like, ooh, look at me. I'm a fancy hologram. Ooh. And now we put you through here. Oh, yes. I need to take away that bridge first. Okay, hang on a sec. That's fine. Come back. Okay, so if we take this away... I'm hoping that it means that it won't go down. I could be very, very wrong. And it might, like, just fall down there anyway. But we'll find out. Go on. Push it real good. That song's gonna be stuck in my head. The Salt and Pepper one. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, but I need to come down so we can take friend up. I mean, like... Oh, you mean this go down? So the only problem is how to get it to there, right? So it doesn't want to go down. Come back, friend. So I don't know why I thought that would stop it. I was just hopeful. Like, so that's not done anything. So I guess the thing we could do... Right, is we could take that, and then I'm guessing that what happens is if I get... Okay, so the other question is, if the magic green orb... The magic green orb, you come here. Come here. So my assumption is if we take magic green orb and we shove magic green orb... No, that can't be right, because then we'd have no way to get it up. But what happens if we put you in here? Do you do anything? No. Because if we go back down and we put magic green orb in, it won't go. This weekend there is a rare UFC event being held in Australia. I'm very hyped to see it, mainly because I want one guy to lose. Why do you want the one guy to lose? What has he done that makes you want him to lose, Sleepy, out of curiosity? That did nothing. But if we go here and we press this... Alright, so that does that. But yeah, now it doesn't want to come back down. So my thinking was that... Okay, so what if I need to put it in the middle one or something? So you go there. No. Do nothing. Don't take that. What if I take this one out? Come out. My bridge goes away. Still feel like that's... You can go in here for now. Just go in there. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Who is fighting? Do we want to hint? Not yet, someone. I'm hoping I can maybe puzzle this out. We can take this and we can chuck this in. But thank you for the offer. Put you in here. Alright, so yeah, you didn't do anything there, so... But what if it's a case of like... No, that wouldn't make... What does the little ball do in the other holes? What does the ball do if we insert into the other holes? So the green one doesn't seem to do too much. What if I move you over here? And like now you're in that position. But then what if I take you out of here? Like you depower, that's fine. And what if I power up this one? And now you're all happy. And then I could have done nothing. So that's a good step in the right direction, isn't it? Then I could have achieved nothing with my goal. But the Sean Strickland is the main event. I don't watch UFC much anymore. I remember being at a bar for Ronda getting taken down by Nunes years ago. I remember hearing about that fight. I remember hearing about that fight because it wasn't she like super bitter when she lost as well. I want the guy Israel Adesanya to lose because every time he talks to say something on Andy Griffith's levels of cringe. Oh really? Also he's done a lot and said a lot of very sus things that I don't want to repeat. I see. So it's like I would like him specifically to lose. He sucks. Okay, hang on. What? But then why would you have that sphere there? So it's like, what if we? Gonna get all the balls. I got a medium rare steak that took longer to cook than that fight lasted. I like that. McLean Orbs potentially set up the bridge. Yes, so that sets up the bridge if we shove it into that one. So what I want, put you in here, please. Because it sets that up. And this glyph one, like, it really only... It reacted to... No. Because it originally reacted when we put it into this area. But now it's not doing anything. And I can see there's a gift there. Like, I can't... summon it somehow, can I? By... No. But I feel like it needs to go up here. So... got you here. Take you out. Come here. You can come with us. Come over here. I'll go in there, and then we get... like, we get this bridge thing being created. And, like, I feel like that's where we want to go up. Titus, why can't you just, like, flip jump up there? You were doing so many flips before. Just get that core muscle strength in, man. If we take that one out, it disappears. And, like... we've put this green glyph in everything, and the only thing it reacts to anymore is this guy. But... if... what's up from we're going wee off the edge of the bottom area? That is this ice boy here. But it seems to not be powered by anything. Like, this is clearly powering something, right? Like, these are... I think, like, these are feeding into something, because you can put a ball in here. But I'm not sure what it's feeding into. He only does cook flips when he feels like it. Cool flips. Yes, he only does cool flips when he feels like it. Not when it would be useful to the plot. What to do, what to do. Very much what to do. I'm sure the answer is blindingly obvious once you've, like, done the puzzle. So we've got that there. Like, I feel like I want to somehow push it up here. But then if I push it up here, wouldn't it, like, can't I... just do the jump! Go on, do the jump. Do the jump. You can do it. Look at that. That's totally jumpable, Titus. It's just, it's so jumpable. Everyone else is like, wow, Titus, you can do that if you wanted to. Just jump it, man. Just do it. Makes an ice thing appear. What if I push you... no, that wouldn't help because that just pushes you off the edge. If I pushed you this way, you would go all the way off. So there's no... I can't break that. Probably not. A lot of people clown on Ronda Rousey because of the way she lost, but in her time, she was one of the most insane submission artists ever. Is the aim to get 3 white downstairs and 1 in the pillar upstairs, or do we not have that many white? So we have 1, 2 white, 3. So We could have a, like, the thing is, if we, okay, what happens if I do this? Just out of curiosity, what happens if I have 2 in the pillar at once? Because I haven't actually really tried that. Third. Okay. You've created the other part of the bridge. So, we've got more bridge. Okay, there we go. So, we've got more bridge, right? So, I don't know why. I was like, only one orb in one part of bridge at once. But no, that's not quite correct. Okay, so we've got... here. So this column here, we need to put white thingy in this column there, and then we have full bridge, and then Titus can be like, look at me, I've gone farther than a puzzle, oh, I'm the best, and then he can do a cool flip somewhere. Why aren't you powered? Why can't I shove balls in you? That is a disappointment for the ages. Let me shove my ball in you. Just, look at you, ballless, there's nowhere for my balls. So you two stay there. Wait, do you power it? Can I... But then, how go up? No, I know how go up. Okay, hang on. I take you. Oh, I could make that. Even I could make that jump, Titus. Come on. Let me just go down here. So, do you... No, because it's got to be in a column. I'm like, does that power this somehow? Wait, no! Hang on! Stupid thing of stuff. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, just go in there. I'll do the animation again. Does need move column under... Logic happening, brain thinking, mouth not cooperating. Okay, if I move this stupid column downstairs with a white ball, can I shove it under the missing thing here? And will it be happy face at me? Will that be... But then, what? That's fine. That's fine. Don't question it. Just take this. This is yours now, Titus. Yes, the ball is yours. Now go over here. Shove into here. Yes, do that. Now go back. Grab white ball. Shove into that. Shove pillar downstairs. And then it will be stopped by magic ice friend that just exists downstairs. And then if you can go in the other column, then we can take the ball thing. So that 2 of the balls are just trapped down there forever. And that's their fault. So it sucks to be them. But like, you know, if you don't want to be trapped down there forever, don't be a glowing ball. That's more your fault than anything. No! Wait, hang on. It did go there. Oh my god, the camera panned. I was so afraid. There we go. And now you go down there. And then... we're going to go around, and we're going to touch you, and you're going to go maybe into the slot. Can I get next to you? There we go. Okay. Will you clicky click? You will clicky click. Hooray! We've done it! The puzzle has been achieved. Alright, now you go up. I just hadn't really looked at that side, so I was kind of like, I don't know what that side's doing. It's doing something. Now we take you. Goodbye. Enjoy the other stuff. And now we shove you into here. To here. Now we shove you into here. And now we have bridge. The power of puzzle. Hooray. That. Why is that? I don't like that. Has a 99% chance of winning based on his skills, but damn, I wish he would lose. Maybe, look, honestly, you could have that 1% underdog come up. That could be amazing. Do you know what I mean? That would be the great thing if it could come up. Each temple has a puzzle where you can use a destruction sphere to get a strong item. The hidden summon you can obtain by using all spheres. What's the is it a cool summon? What does the summon look like? I want to see Jeff attempt that jump, but then do the cartoony slip and slide with that cartwheeling arms. That would be amazing. I know! Why can't he carry 2 at once? Like, come on, Titus. Use a little bit of effort here. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Titus? Just try. Just try, Titus. Why? I don't like that that's there now. It makes me nervous. She may have figured it out. She's beginning to believe. Yes, saw the click then. I was just like, because again, I hadn't like really looked at that sign. I was like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Taylor's going to make pillar with friend. Yes. Make friend pillar. Now, Jeff, go. Hooray!
Please save the game.
I would love to save the game, Electro, but I need a ball to do that. And a bad joke. Can I just say, there's so many balls in this game. Like, just spheres everywhere. Here's a ball, there's a ball. Titus, go touch the balls. There's one job. All right, give us a yay or a nay if you think this joke is funny, everyone. Dad, can you make water appear on the grass in the morning? Dad, no can do. Dad, can you make water appear on the grass in the morning? Dad, no can do. Nay from Electro, oof, from the G-Bear, and a yay from Barry. See, I think the setup to that could have been better than, like, because, like, what person goes to somebody goes, can you make the grass appear wet in the morning? What WTF was that? That was a dad joke, Sleepy. We're almost through this book. So, anyway, Sleepy, you also agreed we weren't going to burn this book at the end. There's literally 2 jokes left, and you guys are free of the dad jokes, and we'll move on to Talos making a mess of her room. I'll clean that up later. Goodbye, index cards. And we can either go for... Oh, those are Goosebump books. They can go back. You're not going to get Goosebump books. You're not going to get, like, a redeem of that. We can either go to a cringeworthy collection of 1001 really bad jokes, or Shit for Brains, which is a trivia one. So that will be the next joke book. So 2 more to go, and then we get a new one. The setup was very awful. I agree, someone. It was very bad. I didn't agree on that. I want fire. No, Sleepy, remember, way back when Dad Jokes book wasn't as painful, before it got really cringy, I said, should we vote if we want to burn this? And you said, and I quote, we shouldn't, because it makes it less special if we burn every book. So this has gotten enough yays that it's saved itself from being burnt. Unless the last 2 jokes are so terrible that we have to do a book burning. Are either written by the man who must be tortured? No, neither are written by the man who must be tortured. We're not doing any more Andy Griffith books. We're not going to touch another Andy Griffith book again. If it was up to me, all these joke books would be on fire. You ever notice how birds tend to migrate in a V formation, and one side always seems to be longer than the other? Know why that is? There are more birds in the other side. But why are there more birds on the other side? Is it like a navigation thing? Or is this the setup for a wonderful joke? Oh no, now I see there is the joke within the joke. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm actually thinking like an actual fact there. Now I'm rereading it. Anyway, please ignore me. It's very easy to do. Actually, it's really easy to ignore me if you think about it. You can just put me on mute. See, isn't that a great thing of watching a streamer? At any point, you can ignore the streamer. You just put it on mute.
Please.
Or turn it off.
Give us a chance to explain.
No, that murder's yours.
I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
That he's dead.
Meaning?
And you're going to turn him into a demon.
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
That battle music that just started.
Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Waka looks so peaceful with this.
Just go sphere. We can show it to them.
You mean this?
Oh, you mean evidence? Hey.
Guado, take care of Guado affairs.
The Guado are kind of scary. Oh my god, stab, don't flail. Like, oh. Okay, I like Oren. Oren has 100% made me love him with that one move of just, Mr. Richman, what are you doing here? I mean, I do want to buy things, but we're fleeing from a temple. This is not the time to sell your wares, but
Really done it
please
now.
give me some. Sure. You have really done it now. Good, glad to hear it. Let's go to the cringe jokes. The cringe jokes, indeed. Well, there goes getting Anima and the Maga Sisters. Oh well, at least Yumbo is still on the table. If we burn every book, then it devolves into a strange cult. With the burning of any Griffith book, we have truly vanquished a great evil. This is true. We've done a great evil, is gone. Gotta love the tactical merchant. He's there, ready to go. And hello, Pterodactyl. How are you going? Okay, the goat of Spira. He's always there, ready to sell you an item. I loved Oren the moment I saw him standing in the statue in the beginning. You're like him. He's fantastic. My only thing was, why is his arm always in the shirt like that? Why? Why? He's everywhere. The cellar is everywhere. Wait, I have more high potions? Where were they? By this. Honestly, I think we're fine with everything else. That's all I really want. Right, thanks, dude. That was good. Good knowing you. I assume someone that to get those anima, you have to do it inside where the Guados are? I don't know what else we could have done there, but you know what? I save here anyway. A really early one. Let's save over that. We're never going back there. Did you give him all your money? Give him money. Do you want me, like... Do you want me just to buy, like, just give him, like, how... Okay. Oh, I mean, what else can I buy from him? Like, I can buy more potions. Why are we taking... Why do we want to give him all the money? Just give him all the money, Sleepy? Don't we want to buy other stuff? Like, this is a lot of potions. Oh, he doesn't take it. Oh, okay, that. So it's too late to do that. Okay. It doesn't matter apparently. Okay, don't buy all the potions. Give out the one-armed fisherman. He caught a fish this big. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he caught it single-handed. Oh, the Guado. Wow, look at them go. What happens if they catch me? Oh, they kind of... Nope, they're not giving up. Oh. Wow, this one's really speedy. This one specific one really wants me. Oh, there he is. You summoned that annoying wolf thing that keeps chasing us. Oh, you're so... Is this why I'm being attacked by these people in sets? Because the Guados are running around summoning them like jerks. Oh, I can flee. Like, I should flee, but let's not. Instead... No, I want... Oh, white magic. Use haste. On Yuna. That creepy guy chasing you with his long arms flopping in the wind. I know, they look like horror monsters. But again, or fish Jesus, you need to use all the destruction spheres in all of the temples. Oh yeah, that was long. I think we long didn't have that. All the better to Naruto run with you. And you're going to summon... Let's summon Fire Jeff just to watch Fire Jeff once again die. I loved Fire Jeff when I first met Fire Jeff, but then Fire Jeff just dies. Wait, they are ice, right? Because it's blizzard, ice, lightning, water. Oh, I could attack the summoner. No, summon. Go, Fire Jeff. Okay, maybe not. Fire Jeff's gonna die. Oh, white magic. Oh, that's right. I've exhausted my two really bad jokes. Don't worry, stick around and I'm sure we'll read out some more bad jokes at the time. Bad jokes are always welcome to you. At the scene and try return here. The Dark Eon blocks the path. Theoretically, you can get back, but dealing with the Dark Eon is serious business that I'm not sure Tails will care to learn or grind enough to beat. There. Can you just stab this man in the face? Thank you for that. You're going to heal up. Well, that's called being a jerk, is what that's called. You know, we haven't used Riku in ages. Oh no, do you know what? Use. Grenade them, Riku. There we go. Good girl. I swear to God, if you summon something else, sir. No, you're just gonna lightning Jeff? That's fine. Can you, if he has any more potions, can you steal them from him? And you get to use haste. No, we're going to just straight up attack. Go! Oren, also attack.
I
Hurrah!
am touched by your
Nada.
support.
And the J-Bear, thank you so much for the follow as well. I super duper appreciate it. Fire Jeff is a physical attack. Also, his magic stat isn't that high. Physical... Fire Jeff should try better, someone. Fire Jeff should just... Oh, God. Look at them go! Like, you're not wrong, Sleepy. It's like a horror film. Hi. Eyeball monster. Oh, no. Flying eyeball monster. 2 flying eyeball monsters. I'm going to steal from you. Because I can. And you can become Lulu. And Lulu, you can... Oh, oh, God. I forgot what type these guys are. Totally forget what type these guys are. That. Turn around, right. What? No, they're all clones of each other. No, Riku, why are you being dead? Oh, you're not dead. You're just very, very, very hurt. Have a potion. It annoys me having this singular potion. You can have it. Hopefully they don't attack you, which they are. No, they didn't. Oh, good. Attack. Great damage there, Riku. Don't think I'd actually ever attacked with you before. You attack Orin. The Dark Eon that blocks this temple will be Dark Shiva, and she has 1.1 million HP and can cause instant death. Of course she's guarding that temple. Why not? So they're the optional bosses. That's insane. You hate dealing with Dark Eons. That is such an insane amount of health. Jesus. Lulu, you're hurting a bit. Okay, he's dead, so that's good. Can you steal from the eyeball monster? Yes, you can. I got a high potion. Oh, that's neat. Okay, well, we also shot Rico in the face, but that's fine. You don't actually have one. Hey, Waka! Get ready with your ball. Good job. And you can just burn the... I just love when you're playing this and, like, your teammate's just laying down next to you in, like, the snow and everyone's just like, that's fine. Level up. We're going to be leveling these guys so high, except Riku, she needs to be used a bit more. I really do need to use them more. I need to buy all the grenades. Oh, thank God. I honestly thought for a second it wasn't going to let me actually... God, she really has very little. Quickly, run, Jeff, run! Run, Jeff Titus. Up the stairs. Come on, you can do it. Where are our friends? Oh, God. Do they just keep chasing us forever? Like, I guess we are wanted for murder now, aren't we? Okay. Hello, teammate. Oh, God. Waka apparently was the person that they hate today. Yeah, wow! What did Waka do? Like, he came in and apparently he just pissed them off. I deal with the Dark Eons by not dealing with them. Just a small case of homicide. See, I like that way of dealing with them, the G-Bear. Just don't deal with them. That's like the easiest thing to do. Just like, it's easy to deal with if you just don't deal with them. Do a dark ability. Blind the eyeball. There you go. No more eyeing for you. And burn this ice monster. Not fighting them is the same as beating them. These are the two exact same things. And Riku, are you... Oh, you're hurty. You have so little health though. Like, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in Kamari. Because I love Kamari, but I always like forget to use him. And you can go land. Look, I taught Kamari to flee. Yeah, you can. I mean, there's the ice guy there. That's fine. Lulu will burn him on our next turn. Waka, attack with your ball. you see what I mean? Final Fantasy loves balls. At least Final Fantasy X. Everything's about balls. Why I'm doing that one character. There's so many other things I could do effectively. They heard Waka was coming out of retirement and had to put him back out for the next tournament. I like that. Like, Waka suddenly gained, like, new confidence. He's pretty sure he can finally win a Blitzball game. And so everyone's like, no, never. Time to play Blitzball. Can't be killed by them if you don't fight them. Why fight when you can play Blitzball? Alright, oh, hang on. Hey, Yuna, do you wanna, like, heal our friend? You know what, just do this one. You wanna heal Riku up? And maybe Lulu? So hurty. Okay. I'm so sick of the eyeballs. Hello, eyeballs. No, don't go for Lulu! She's majestic! Stop it, her belts must just be conductive. Waka. You become Auron. And Auron, you use Power Break on this dude. Now he is dead. Hooray for us. We are the best. What? What? Did I, like, accidentally clear? What? Oh, she's dizzy and confused. Okay. I was like, what? Lulu, why are you sending your kitty after Kamari? Like, that is so... You know when, like, a small dog sees a big dog and it, like, is like, I can take you, and it's like a chihuahua going after a Rottweiler? That's like Lulu's Teddy coming after Kamari there. It's majestic. I wonder what they're staring at with Lulu. The two eyeballs are just like, there's a reason Lulu is their target. You, Kamari, can become Waka, and we're going to blind the pervert eyeballs. So, no more staring at Lulu's belts, which is clearly what they were staring at, her belts, her many, many belt buckles. They're mad because they're stopping the... Oh my god, you're blinded! Stop that! Go for that one. The belt. It's 100% the belts. I'm sure it's... Oh my god, everyone is confused. When people first meet Lulu, the first thing they think to themselves is, wow, what nice belt buckles. Very shiny. Hey, can grenades hit air characters? We've determined that Lulu adds another belt buckle every time he defeats a monster. Exactly, every time she defeats a monster, another belt buckle gets added.
It's over.
Is it over? It is actually. Wow, good call. That's why she has so many belt buckles. She's the best. Wow, Auron, you gained nothing. We're just there to be a bullet sponge. Look at all our money that I'm not spending. Everyone is hurting. Hey, Yuna. Do you want to cure everybody again? So that I can keep fighting and doing a little bit of grinding at last? Let's go, team. There'll be like a save point just up ahead, which will like not matter because like get everything back. I don't remember reviving anyone. I don't think anyone else has been... No, Riku didn't die. Riku got very close to death, didn't he? I didn't actually res anyone tonight. You missed. How could you miss, sir? How could you miss? I really should take out the eyeball first, but screw that. Take out Ice Sludge Monster. I don't know why, but Ice Muck creeps me out the most. Goodbye. There you go. Now it's just eyeball dude. Yeah, you can confuse Auron. That's fine. Waka, hit the eyeball. There we go. And now melt the eyeball. The noise that Waka makes when he gets hit. That was a bit of overkill. Look at that. Time for another belt buckle. Like, do you think eventually, with enough belt buckles, you know Cousin It from the Addams Family, that will be Lulu just covered in belt buckles? Just the Cousin It, there's belt buckles everywhere. Belts upon belts upon belts. There's a save point. Wow. Tell us. I bet there's going to be a save point just up ahead. And there was. Let's save. And people not caring. People are just like, they're fine with her being belt buckles. How could you miss good Monty Python video if anyone gets the reference? Which one is that? I normally get Monty Python reference. Which one is that? When the battle ended, she had 1 HP. That's not dead. She's just very low. I don't remember Riku dying. What did she die to? Wow, here come the guards. Oh, who's that in the background? The abominable snowman. Hi! And I am the granddaddy of all Guados. Oh, Thundara. Okay. Alright, well at least you're all going for Waka. Oh god, the slots. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's find out what happens. Great! Use your ball! We punch them in the face. Great job. They're going to do a high potion. Screw you guys and your high potions. Riku! You know what I want you to do? Oh, overdrive. Mix. Oh, that's right. She mixes things, doesn't she? I don't know. Mix this and this. Okay, maybe don't do that if it's going to affect both of us. Can I mix the map with an antidote? What does it? Why don't? I've never actually really used her thing. They sent an English dude to a firing squad and they all met. From a Scooby-Doo episode. I vaguely remember that. So hard, there's so many more, like, flying circus sketches and everything like that. When a character dies, they are brought to 1 HP afterwards if you survive. Good luck, by the way. I feel like Riku got really low and I noticed, like, I do know they come back with 1 HP. Like, I vaguely remember seeing, her with 1 HP and thinking, huh, that's random that I actually managed to get it to 1, because normally that means they've died. But I don't remember her dying. Alright, fine. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's see what happens. A power sphere with a... Do this. This is probably a terrible plan. A frag grenade. Never mind. That was a good plan. What a fantastic plan. Stop healing yourselves. At least, like, jerk face Grandpa Guado can't heal himself so far. You finally have 15k Jeff Bucks. And what is your plan to do with your 15k Jeff Bucks? Is that the Nominator game? What items do you have for Riku to mix anyway? Orbs. Oh god. Okay, they're all dead. So we're gonna have to redo. Oh, no. Waka's alive. Well. Phoenix down. Get back up here. There you go. You missed because like, don't miss her again. God. Okay. Don't. Okay, that's fine. Attack Waka. That's all good. Item. Use a Phoenix down on Riku. Riku, get your ass up. Oh my god! He just annihilated Lulu. Okay, we're gonna have to redo this fight, I think. Yeah, we just died. There you go. We finally got our final death, everyone. We finally got our death. Been waiting for the death. We thought the Seymour fight would do it, but through some twist of logic, I managed to pull through. It's a super death. Excellent. I love a super. I will save them until after Final Fantasy and Dark Souls have been
Oh,
finished.
you must really like me.
Fantastic. And Level Up, how are you going? Thank you so much for the resub as well. For 8 months of sub. That is absolutely awesome. But thank you so much, Level Up. I super duper appreciate that. Obviously enjoyed the soundboard, the no ads, the emotes and all the jazz
What
that
an
goes
interesting
with it.
hypothesis.
But thank you so much. How are you going? We had our first super
A
death.
romance story featuring a magical sphere/orb, a yeti, and street racing.
and you've come just in time for Barry to nominate a story. Excellent. Okay. They're just napping. Just a nap. Hi from the work lurk. Well, thank you for the work lurk. If you're not too stuck lurking because of work, how is the work going today? Going swimmingly, or have you run into some dreaded Karens and such? Karens are the worst. I ran into some Karen employees today. I don't have to deal with the general public too much, but occasionally some of the employees like to be a bit of a Karen. So I had one of them today. Work lurk. I like it, the work lurk. Tell me about Rika can steal from those Guado and they won't be able to heal anymore. That's what I wanted to use her for someone. I wanted to use her for the stealing, but then I was like, wow, Oren just got murdered straight up. Because yeah, I was like, Rika can steal stuff, so I was like, she can probably steal the potions, but then I just wanted to throw the grenade, and then she kind of just died, and I never got a chance to recover her. But Barry's story, Jesus, okay. Romance story featuring a magical sapphire orb, a yeti, and street racing. So I'm gonna call it a magical orb, Barry. Okay. Romance story. Karen just killed Oren. I know. Yeah, I thought you might want to use orb instead. Thank you, Barry. I do appreciate that. With that, like, last time Oren at least, like, lasted one chance in that. Oh, what have I just opened? Let me think. I've got to think of how to do this story now. So I'm going to use a Phoenix Down on Oren. And hopefully, like, they miss next time. Alright, so I think what I can do is I'm going to switch Lulu out. I want to keep Lulu in, but what I could use is reflex on everyone so they can miss more. Yeah. Workers, alright. I'm in a home office again. I had to be in the office this morning. Now back in a room with an AC. Oh, you had no AC. It's the worst when you're like, you have to work in a room with no temperature control. I'm glad that you've got some temperature control back though. That is always good. He told her to be patient and that set her off. Yeah, never tell a Karen to be patient, right? That sounds like some smut novels I heard about. The romance story featuring a magical orb, a yeti, and street racing. I put money on there being at least 3 of the kinds of... Look, honestly, I agree with Barry Level Up. That does sound like the plot. Like, there probably is several books on Amazon with that plot. From the Guardian with Rico, use Power Break from Aura on the Wendigo, use Dark Attack from Waka on the Wendigo. Fair, fair. Did your hair change? My hair, it just keeps growing. I haven't had a haircut. I was meant to have a haircut, like, a couple of weeks ago, but after I sort of broke my arm, I just kind of was like, meh. So, my hair will change back soon. I just have to have a haircut. I was actually thinking, I was like, it's starting to look quite different as it's just getting very long. It's actually getting very, like, poofy at the back, so I have to put it there, but, Okay. She got her husband Carl and they filed a very strong complaint. Carl and Karen. And using Zone to use Aerospark after killing the Gardo can help too. Fair enough. Fair, fair, fair. You broke your arm. Oh no, hope you're doing better. Well, I am level up. It's still like it's technically the elbow I fractured. I still can't bend it fully straight, so I have to do physical therapy, but I can use a keyboard and mouse now, so that's all that's important, is I can play video games. That was the only thing that really mattered to me. Like, more should matter, but I was like, no, as long as I can do Overwatch. But, let me think. So, alright, that is a romance story featuring a magical orb, a yeti, and street racing. There works a Nintendo. Because I don't know, Level Up, if you've managed to hear a story time yet. It's a fairly new one we introduced, and they usually go a bit off the walls. So I've got to think how to do a romance story. I'm not very good at romance. But that's okay. A magical orb, a yeti, and street racing. Okay. No, that's fine. I think I have an idea. So, we're going to go to story time real quick, everyone. Is the music too loud for story time, by the way, Barry? Can you hear me over that? Hang on. Do so. Whilst we're there, so sidebar for that. So story time. Okay, so what we've got. The problem is I can't name characters. I think that's my one weakness with stories. Excellent, excellent. All right, so this is story time. So this is Barry's Redeem he just did. So it's got to be a story that features a romance story. It's a magical orb, a yeti, and a street racing thing. So this story takes place in... since you often speak a little quieter in sidebar, I think you need to drop the music a bit. Okay. That's fine. That's easy peasy to do. Is that better, Barry? Alright. So yes, it's gone down a little bit there now. So basically, this story takes place in the wonderful land of Racetopia. That's not a good name. I was about to say Racetopia and I meant racing. I'm going to change the title of that land immediately. So this takes place in a magical... I know, right? I was like, we're renaming that one. This takes place in a magical land. I know, it's like, don't call it that. A magical land called How Fast Can Your Vehicle Go? It's a really long title for a land. All the other lands and countries around it are like, that's a really stupid name to name your country. How fast can your vehicle go? So, like, you know, if you're from there, you say, you're like, I'm from How Fast Can Your Vehicle Go stands or something like that. It's very bad. No one really likes them. But for short, they're just called the Fasts. So the Fasts are their names. But it takes place in this land, and basically everyone in this land is obsessed with racing. If your vehicle can go the fastest, then you're the best. And if you're the best, that means you get money and people that you're sexually interested in. Or intellectually interested in if you don't happen to be sexually interested in anything. But regardless, you get people that you want to have around you. That's what you do if you're really fast. In How Fast Can Your Vehicle Go land. And what's great about this place is it doesn't matter if you're human or a centaur or a yeti or a hermit crab. You're all allowed to enter the races because How Fast Can Your Vehicle Go land is very open-minded about that. They don't care what you look like. All they care about is how fast your vehicle can go. But the thing that they do actually kind of care about is like what family you come from. And by that, it's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet situation. Like if you're you're born into the wrong family, you're not allowed to mingle. And so you've got the two sides of the family, like the two great dynasty families, and one of them is the lepers. The lepers is one, so like, you know, that's like their title basically, like the family name. It's the lepers, and the other one is the crows. So that's the other big one. Like there's other families there as well. They've all got their names, like, you know, as noble families do. But in How Fast Can Your Vehicle Go land, it's the lepers and the crows. How is this plot still better than Fast and the Furious? And these two families have been at each other for generations and generations. And currently they've got, in the lepers, there is a yeti who is part of the leper family. He's actually 3/4 yeti. His mother is twice removed hermit crab. And this particular yeti has, his name is Gary. Gary the leper has fallen in love, unfortunately for him, with a crow. And this crow is called, Morvis. Morvis the crow. And Morvis the crow... twice removed. And this is... Morvis the crow, and Morvis is a gaseous form. So Morvis has no particular gender. They're just kind of like a gaseous form of cloud. But Gary the leper really loves Morvis the crow, who is a gaseous form. Anyway, so the thing is, they're in love with each other, but the only way they can ever interact is is if they engage in street racing with each other, because otherwise the lepers and the crows families would be at each other and there'd be murder, there'd be Loch Ness monsters thrown at each other. They're used as siege weapons, the Loch Ness monsters. You get one and you siege the other person's castle with it. Very effective tool. And all kinds of other crazy chaos happening. So they don't want to start that fight after the great genocide war of the Minotaurs back in, the last century. So they don't want to start that fight, but Gary and Morbius can't stop seeing each other. But they're in a race, and as they're racing, basically Morbius is going to let Gary win this particular race, because that's what they do. They switch off one race to the other race with each other. That way, they're always allowed to keep competing with each other and be around each other. But what happens is a villain comes, and this villain is named Electro. And and Electro, he's just from some unknown family called the Baby Sins. And it's a really stupid last name. Just like their emblem. It's a really stupid emblem. Anyway, basically, Electro manages to win this race, which casts great shame on Gary. And Gary is super depressed because all the lepers are making fun of Gary because they knew he was meant to win this race, and Gary had been having like a really big brag before that he'd totally win it because he thought Morbius was going to throw it for him, which Morbius did, but then Electro came in and was a villain, which is what his family does with the Baby Sins. So anyway, but what happens is Gary ends up in a really deep depression, and Morbius knows this, and Morbius sees Gary keep losing to Electro over and over and over again. And Morbius tries to win and also can't beat Electro. So Morbius comes to Gary one night. It's dark, no one's around. Night tends to be dark, by the way, in How Fast Does Your Vehicle Land Go? Not very different to your own lands, I know. Some things never change. But basically Morbius sneaks into where Gary is one night and goes, Gary, I've got a plan. And it means that we can be together forever. We'll never have to be parted again. And you can win, and the lepers will love you again, because the lepers will actually think of like disowning Gary at this point because he'd lost enough races, and they were like, we don't care if you're like 3/4 Yeti and 2 part hermit crabs removed. Like, we don't care anymore. You're not that special. You keep losing races. So Gary's like, wow, that's a really cool idea that you'll make it so I don't get kicked out of my family and we can be together. What's your plan? And Morbius is like, turn me into an orb, because I'm a gaseous form, and have me as your engine. My life force can power your vehicle in orb form, because for some reason all the vehicles in How Fast Does Your Vehicle Go Land have like these orb slots, much like we've seen in Final Fantasy tonight, where there's just orb holes everywhere, and if you put an orb in there, it powers it. And so Morbius is like, my life force trapped in an orb put in your vehicle will superpower it, and you'll always beat Electro. He'll never lose. And so, see, Electro, what you just did there is why you belong to the Baby Sins family in the story. And so Gary's like, no, but if you're an orb, then we can't make somehow sweet, sweet love because you'll be an orb. And even though you're a gaseous form, and we won't go into how we have physical relations with each other for no reason, not like anyone's listening to our private conversation at night. We won't go into how we have physical relations. But if you're in an orb, we can't do that anymore. And Morbius goes, it's a risk I'm willing to take to be with you forever. Because that's what romance is. Stupid choices that don't quite make sense if you think too hard about it. And Gary the leper says, you're right, that is a really good point. You shouldn't think too hard about romance. Takes the fun out of it. And traps Morbius into an orb, puts it in their vehicle, and next time they're racing Electro from the Baby Sins, Gary goes so fast that he wins. That's the key part. But then he wins so hard, he comes back around behind Electro before Electro can go over the finishing line, and he runs Electro over. And no one cares because he belonged to the Baby Sins family, and the less of them there are, the better. So Gary wins twice. Once for him and once for Morbius. He whispers that as they cross the finishing line. He goes, that's for you, Morbius, my gaseous form who has no gender. And they raced forever, more happily ever after. And occasionally Gary would say romance to remind him that Morbius now lives in his car. The end. So there's your story, Barry. I hope you enjoyed your romance story. That's romantic, right? To sacrifice yourself to become an orb to power your lover's vehicle? That's romantic, yes? Are they're lepers or leopards? They are lepers, the G-Bear. How do you say the name? Morbius or Morpheus? Morpheus? It depends on, it's a gaseous form, Sleepy. So much like their form, their name changes as well. That's the cleverness of making them a gaseous form. Better love story than Twilight. Thank you, the G-Bear. I'd like to think I can do a better love story than that. I'm so confused. Is the ball the gas cloud or is the gas cloud the ball? Both, Electro. It's both. I see. Tails is turning the romance into a tragedy. Why am I not saying? It's not tragic, Barry, because they're together forever. And they win the races, and they killed Electro, who was supporting the Baby Sins. Who was part of the Baby Sins. Electro, no relation to Electro Crescent in chat. No, at all. They're not related. That it just by coincidence was called Electro. 100%. Or are we discussing Tails losing at Mario Kart? I think I'm meant to be saving someone right now. Welcome, please get up. You know what may help with the names? From a semi-pro writer myself, just keep the main character name the same. Then if it's good, you can say it's a continuation of their epic or just a character in the universe that happens to share the same name, which can then be used later as a fun mixed-up identity. I could someone, but I deeply enjoy trying to force myself to actually learn how to, like, think of names. And, try and keep them the same in a story. Slash, it's always fun when I accidentally rename a character halfway through. But thank you for the idea. I can see what you mean. If you keep this, like, that's why I call all my main characters Jeff. Therefore, I always know what my character is called. Gary and Morbius romance is the best Overwatch ship. Thank you, Sleepy. Together only until she sells the car, tell us. But that's up to Gary. Like, I guess that's called a breakup at that point. But that's not my fault if they break up. Barry asked for a romance. Romance can end in breakups. That's not my bad. I accidentally made you the villain. I can't believe how evil Electro turned out to be. Was such a good guy at the beginning. I know, right? His racing was such... Electro from the Baby Sins. The great family name. Have you thought about having a merch store? I've considered level up. I could sell my Jeff cups. Just a cup with a Jeff. I just want to know what to put in a merch store. Just Jeff's face on everything. What would we ship, Garvius or Morvi? I would today buy the emotes as stickers. The stickers actually would be a cool idea. The emotes are good. I'm very sad that the person I got to make all the original emotes no longer does emoting, so that's very sad. But I'm glad you enjoy them so much. She has a mug to copy and sell. This is true, Electro. Thanks to you. I repay you by making you the villain in the story and getting run over by Gary the leper. So you're super strong. Gonna do that. Garvia sounds better. George Lucas, the master of BS names. He would see a coffee mug that do some anagram or just remove a random letter or two, then call it a day and say it is a proper name. Coffee mug equals ok for me. Oh my god. I mean, what a way to do it, right? Like, just rewrite words and be like, yeah, this is totally it. Oh, I screwed this up already. Never mind. That was pretty bad. This is all now official canon. It's the official canon, the official romance story canon. What I should do is just sit down and create some short-term names to use for things like... See, like, I had an idea of what I wanted to call where they lived, but, like, calling it Race World wasn't a good idea. Like, I was like, that's probably not going to be a smart move to call it Race World. Can I pull you out, Riku? I'm gonna try steal, but I'm hoping you won't get murdered, which I feel like you will. It's okay, I can repay the replay of being run over. Ooga booga summoning sounds. Damn it. The number, yeah, we just got murdered hard. Alright, actually, that's a good time to be murdered hard, because I do have to call this... No!
Baby Yoda! Baby Yoda! Floating in the pod, Baby Yoda! Baby Yoda! Baby Yoda! Levitating a horn monster, Baby Yoda!
That was perfectly timed. That was perfectly timed to see the sadness of our game over screen as the Baby Yoda evilly sings at me. That was very well timed. I'm so glad that there wasn't a character named Sleeperclad or something in that story. Well, this is the first time I've added people from the chat into the story. See, I'm absolutely exhausted. I've been getting like so little sleep the past 2 days. I think I just like defaulted to chat names. So I try not to use the chat names in the stories, but today was, you know, it's too good. Too good of a chance. Let me move that over here. But who knows, Sleepy? Maybe in the future someone will make a story and I'll be like, and now Sleepy, character not totally related to Sleepy in chat, is here. Are you going to make noise for me? Teenage Heartache. What a great song for you to play, Pretzel. Had to distract from Wasteworld. I really had to distract from Wasteworld. Hello, Dale. How are you going? You just missed story time. It was fantastic. People fell in love. There was romance. A gaseous form got turned into an orb and is now romancing Gary the leper forever. Your summoning needs practice. I think the summoning was too perfect, Electro. Imagine a mod where the game over music is Baby Yoda. I was actually thinking that, Sleepy. I would like, if you guys had if every time I died, a Baby Yoda thing played, I would absolutely lose my mind. It would be like the most punishing thing. I actually had someone suggest to me that, so you know how we occasionally do the channel point things where you guys can dump all your channel points together and if as a group you get it. You know how I've done those remix songs of things, like the anniversary songs? Like, I'll take songs and remix them for you all on occasion. Taking the if you guys put enough points in, taking the Baby Yoda songs and making a remix of all the Baby Yoda songs. And I said to my friend, I was like, that would kill me. That would kill me if they actually got enough points and I had to sit there for like a few hours morphing Baby Yoda songs together. I would die. I would come out of it and just be like, I can't with the universe anymore. No, you heard? You heard, Dale? I'm so glad you heard. I loved that story. Baby Yoda for Dark Souls deaths. And then tells us like, and we're never doing Dark Souls again. Your point request would need to be reasonable. No asking for 1 million points. 1 million points. Next Tuesday we'll go through a couple of super deaths before I give you a working strat. Fair enough, someone. Fair enough. We'll see a couple of super deaths first before it all happens. Hey, I might actually end up grinding back there because I don't have to do that fight. That's an auto save I was going off. I have a save just before it. So I might even actually grind our people up for once. Doesn't that sound menacing? Let me grind our people up. I'm excited to see Tails make some progress in Dark Souls. The next areas are really cool. I'm very much looking forward to Dark Souls as well. Final Fantasy X has become such an interesting game to me for a variety of reasons. It's very different. Again, as we discussed, Fire Emblem and Pokemon are JRPGs I've played, but they're drastically different to this. And I feel like Final Fantasy X, it's the first Final Fantasy game I've played, but it seems to be the first real traditional JRPG I've played as well. It's become very, like, it's interesting. I do like it. There's frustration. Again, that's because I'm not leveled up correctly. There's a few different things in that. I'm going to have a lot of thoughts on Final Fantasy. I am very glad I am playing it, though. I am going to beat Final Fantasy X. I don't care what anyone says. That we are getting to the end of this game. Speaking of mods, my favorite one was from Skyrim. The dragons had a stretched picture of Macho Man, Randy Savage, and when it would breathe fire, it would scream. Oh yeah, I've seen that mod in action. 10 has your favorite story, the G-Bear. Oh, that's cool. So is like 10 your favorite one of them all, or just your favorite story out of them? Out of curiosity. Have you played all the Final Fantasies or just a select few? I don't think too many people have played every single one, right? 10 is the best system for leveling in your opinion. Oh, okay. So, for Sticker, you like the orb system that they've got, the way that you go along the grid. I hope you're going well. It's an interesting level up system. I'll definitely say that. And thank you for the follow as well, Forced.
I am touched by your support.
It's your favorite. I've played most mainline games. Oh, cool. Is that because of the story, the G-Bear? It's your favorite? It's definitely like, if I were to replay, if I knew what I know now about Final Fantasy X or just the JRPGs like this in general, I definitely would have played it a little bit differently. I would have done more grinding and stuff. I've actually written down some of the abilities. Like, again, when we went into that Seymour fight at the very start of the stream, I was expecting to get my ass kicked, but because I'd actually sat down and thought about how to do it a bit, you know, it was a lot more successful. So it's definitely like, I traditionally am someone who's much more of a brute when it comes to anything. So Final Fantasy is very interesting in the way that I can't just brute force my way through everything unless I go crazy grinding. So it's an interesting challenge that I'm deeply enjoying. They're very good in the music. The music is beautiful. It has absolutely gorgeous music. Some very nice pieces. But yes, so you thought about doing number 9 instead, Sleepy? I actually do plan to play some of the other ones as well because I really want to see how they stack up next to number 10 now. Like, I want to see what the differences are. Number 7 is definitely high on my hit list of ones to play. But I definitely have to head because it is very late. But thank you all so much. And hello, Sphinx, just in time. Only ones I haven't played are 15 and 16, Dojo Cerebus and the Tactics. Sadly, I've experienced all the others available in America, to include the really bad ones. I enjoy that. You're like, I've experienced the very bad ones. So, and you just don't want to play the 15 and 16, like just not your style, someone. I think I remember us talking about this before. I hope you can get some sleep, and thanks for the awesome streams as always. Well, thank you, Sleepy. 10 is the most insane story that's not told in the game itself, but it's one of the only Final Fantasy titles that directly connected with another Final Fantasy through a timeline. You prefer 9 overall because it feels like a fresh breeze. Oh, okay. I didn't know that it had a connection to another one, even like just outside of it. That's actually very cool. And 9 has some good moments for sure. So 9 should definitely be high on my hit list as well. I'm not late this time. I'm not late. The time is too fast. Oh, I see, Sphinx. Time is fast. You're not late. It's perfect because they are directly connected. Oh, really? So that's actually... So 10 and 7 are the ones that are connected. I was going to ask which ones they were. That's really good to know. That's cool. I like that, Friday. I like that, Electro. Just slipped it back in there. But thank you. But no, thank you all so much for jumping in and joining me. I super duper appreciate it. A big thank you as well to those who just lurk or just the VODs. I always very deeply enjoy knowing that you guys do that. And also a gigantic thank you to Electro and to Level Up for the resubs as well. Thank you both so much for that. That is very epic of you both. But you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time zone, wherever you all are. It will be Dark Souls on Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll be back to Final Fantasy on this coming Tuesday, as per usual. Final Fantasy's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Dark Souls Saturday, Sunday. The next one will be a Dark Souls stream on the Saturday, but you all have an absolutely fantastic rest of your time zone, wherever you all are, and I will catch you next time. Bye!